What inspired Dance Now was essentially me hearing the production. My producer, Christo, my dog, he made the beat. And as soon as I heard it, it just pulled something out of me. So I feel like he gave me the beat one night, and then the next morning, I be recording myself and shit. So I goddamn woke up. It's the first thing on my mind. It just speaks of like the surroundings, the settings, like the upbringing, what's going on in my environment. I love the song individually, but as far as the realm of the album, it kind of like brings you into the world of like where we're going type. It kind of like opens up the journey and kind of gives you like what you would be expecting throughout the whole like process of it. JID back in the city with it. JID done been all across the globe. They say JID a scribbler, he's silly with it. When he spittin', I hope he don't sell his soul. He should be good, man, he signed a code. He from the hood, nigga, down the road. Fans always asking me like my affiliation. Oh, you talk to Cole? It's always something regarding him just because niggas signed to him. And I don't take no offense to it. I'm appreciative because, you know what I'm saying, he gave me the platform. It's like another little jokey thing. Like, he should be good, man. He signed a Cole. Like, it's kind of dismissive in a way. But I thought it was just like fly to say. We were just jugging right by the stove. Then they saw the patrol. It was time to roll. Saw the patrol. It was time to ride. Motor running on Memorial Drive. Got a country cousin cruising with the Blammer in Savannah at the Florida-Georgia line. Got a couple family members in Atlanta, not Atlanta. We let Amaretta decide. They just gonna let that Beretta fly, cause you niggas bug and spray pesticides. What inspired the Amaretta shot, I was already talking about like family members like in Savannah, like just different, just showing you like my roots. She's like such a genius for detailing like what Atlanta is as far as the city. So me, I'm just standing behind you, queen. Like, you know me, I feel you. You make these decisions. You let them folks know exactly where they from, where they not from, cause she's 100% right. And if you offended by that, then you just not from Atlanta, like, on God. So I just wanted to stand beside it just on some. And then she's like an amazing artist too. It's just me and the bros, there's no extra guys. And they move in weight, but don't exercise. We could pick a date to come stretch you out, only showing muscle when it's flexing time. You could see the hustle you could recognize. Overcame struggle when the devil tried. Let me bear it all when I'm telling God. You know I'm a rant when I talk to Ja. So if you just heard the Ja Morant part, you probably could have skipped over like the bear, but that bear part is just like bear and bear, like bear the animal and then bearing your soul. So let me bear it all when I'm telling God. You know I'm a rant when I talk to Ja. And I'm a rant like I'm trying to spill how I feel. Like I'm gonna express my love, express what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep going when I'm speaking to this higher entity, this higher force that's bigger than me, this spiritual being. Nigga said that I can't. Damn lie. I ain't dapping no hands. Sanitize. We gonna slide on your man. Landslide. It's a 9 in my pants. Hancock. You gonna try to recant? Can't now. I could step on an ant pile. I'm gonna shoot at the ground. Dance now. The part when I kind of like lowered my tone and it got kind of like aggressive. It was like I was inspired by like Tyler. I was listening to one of his songs. He was just like super, and I was like, I just wanted to try this right quick. And the pocket, that section of the beat, like allowed me like the opportunity to just make it Atlanta as hell. So you wouldn't even think that if I ain't say that, but I don't know what I was listening to, but he was just sounded super like, that thing he be doing in his voice. And I was like, let me try this in my own world. You know what I'm saying? Old and handsome gift to live in the land of sin. Rhyme with bags and bricks. And my little nasty chick. That's what I asked of him. Told me he'd grant my wish. You dance with the devil, you never dance again. It just shows you like what side we standing on initially. You know what I'm saying? The power that we feel from just like from the higher beings or whatever. It's just like don't play around in this. You know what I'm saying? So dance with the devil, you never dance again is like perfectly said. You know what I'm saying? That's some of the most well-written lines on the song just because it's literally telling you what this is about. I'm not a two-stepping man. I said I do not dance. It's a gun inside my pants, and the whole world's in his hands. It depends. Penny for your sins. Shooting on the block can't stop revenge. Nasty dreadlocks like a Rasta man. Where the story ends and the plot begins. I'm not a two-stepping man. I said I do not dance. Was like letting you know like I'm not even on that. It's a gun inside my pants, which is just like utterly true and ridiculous. And the whole world's in his hands. It's just like speaking to God and just, you know what I'm saying, we're not in control of much. Mama said the Messiah's in moccasins, trying to say the kids in them apartments and show a way to live with other options, opulence, decadence, black excellence, and lots of it. I could cop the newest Beamer, Bentley, or Balenciagas. I could pay for the little nigga scholarship. I love nice shit. But at the same time, it's like way better trying to advance or take your culture a little bit further or showing somebody like, oh, this how you can do this, little bruh, and you can actually like pull somebody up along the way. So like I take pride in it. I ain't caught up in rap nigga politics. Play with me, playing yourself, playing with death, saying prayer. Kathy and Carl got a K on the shelf. I'm in DeKalb County, open carry, catering chef. I'm well versed in using my Second Amendment rights type shit. So it's been like that since like a kid. So yeah, showing us how to protect ourselves, and then they always protected themselves. It was always like a real strong ass black family presence in the house. Cooking up another plate of the best. Me and Christo got it popping like it's Crisco. Fried chicken, I'm licking her thighs. Then I put my face in her breast eye. Took a drive, my plug on the west side of Atlanta. He known the finesse guys with a hammer on Camelton. Headshots on the camera, knock out a dreadlock. That's a felony charge. He called it F. Niggas come to the A and get X'd out. But I'm only been here because I'm trying to help. Only one you can help is yourself now. X is like a double entendre. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just truth. In the last line, it's like, I'm only been here because I'm trying to help. Only one you can help is yourself now, which is like taking you back to like the cover where I got like my hands on my head and it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm by myself in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm around all this madness and chaos and I'm kind of like dealing with it alone, which is not necessarily always the truth, but that's how you could feel when you coming from like, what's it called? The first character syndrome, you know, looking through your own eyes or whatever. The evolution of the name is it's just kind of funny because no one really knows which one, you know what I'm saying, to call me. So I kind of call myself all of them just to to fuck with people a little bit. But at the same time, like if you know where it derived from, you know why I'm like making a play on it. And it's like I got 3 names, like that's fire.